Hey, what's up, Sojourner? Welcome back to yet another video. And today, I'm gonna apologize for the mood lighting, by the way. The lights are out for some reason, and this is the best I can get for this, but we got a weird one today. And I'm kind of at a loss for words because I don't really know what the decision is for this player. And you probably looked at the title and the thumbnail and all that stuff and you're wondering, Ross, how could this person possibly be bannable? We're gonna go over it today. So basically one of my friends sent me a message with an op.gg link to this person, and I'll put all the information on screen for you, all their kill death ratios. They have some insane kill death ratios, by the way. Like, just at first glance what we got here, 8 KDA on Rakan, 16 KDA on Braum, we got 6.5 KDA on Lulu, 11 KDA on Blitzcrank, 8.6 on Thresh. Like, every single support this person plays has got a massive KDA on it. And you may be thinking, oh, maybe they just played a couple of games. No. This person has an 8.7 KDA on Rakan with 155 games. That is a very, very high average. As well as that, 72 games played as Braum with a 16 KDA. This is the person here. And it boggles the mind how it could possibly be that somebody has that KDA. And that many games. They have 600 games this season. Or it's like 600, between 400 and 600 this season, how they could possibly be bannable for the way they play. Because clearly, based on the kill-death ratio, you'd say, oh yeah, that person's actually a really good player, maybe they just have really bad luck with their teams. But today we're going to show you exactly what it is I think that this person does, wherein I think they should be potentially banned for this. And I think it's actually like a really big deal because it clearly loses a lot of games for the team, and I am never in my 7 odd years of playing League of Legends for fun and both for for YouTube seen a kill death, like a KD player quite as heavily as this. And I need you guys to let me know in the comments section whether or not you think this is somebody that should be banned, right? So let's get all the information together, right? So this person's got a really sick KDA, they play a lot of games, their win ratio is about 50%, they have hundreds of games, right? So they're doing well in games, but apparently just maybe something's going wrong. Now, if we look at the items that this person buys within every single game that they play, we start to see a little bit of like a piece of the puzzle fall together. So this person who's playing Braum right now, they are very, very rarely ever a player that gets more than 3 deaths in a game. This is at my YOLO as well, by the way. This is about plat 5, plat 4-ish. You know, if you're a player around my YOLO or lower than that, 3 deaths sounds like not a lot to you. 3 deaths is like par for the course. 3 deaths is like, I'm actually not feeding that hard this game. I've only got 3 deaths. This person is actually inting. If they would consider themselves as inting if they got 3 deaths. This person averages like between 0 and 1.5. That is the level of like how little deaths that they get in the game. That's how their KD is so big, because it's kind of like, if you get 0 deaths and you get like a bunch of assists, this person, you know, it makes the KD expand really, really rapidly. So, how did they get it? Well, there's a little item that's called the Guardian Angel that this person happens to rush first item every single game on every single support that they play. And that's basically the key. You start to see things fall apart. This is a player who will straight up abandon not only his teammates, but the game if he thinks it's going poorly, just to preserve his KDA. Like, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Like, somebody who can hold a KDA this strong, and is so convicted. Like, this person plays, I mean, in the last 24 hours, I'm looking at their op.gg, they've played like 8 or 9 games. They play a lot of League of Legends. This isn't just like a Smurf account where someone who's high YOLO is just like, I'm gonna screw around on this one and we'll see what happens. This is somebody who is, this is their main account and they're dedicated to this cause, and they do it every single game, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but like, you'll see as we move forward how badly it would be to have this person on your team. Because I guarantee if you went into, like, I know some of you guys, I do it too, when you're in champ select, you see like maybe your bot lane, you have a little look at your support, you know, you look up their op.gg, you look up their match history, because personally for me, I like to know whether or not I've got an auto-filled support with me. Because if I've got an auto-filled support, then the chances are I'm going to be able to tell what they're going to pick, and I'm going to be able to tell how they're going to play. So if they're auto-filled support, they're generally going to pick something balls to the walls, whether that be like Leona, or Bard, or Brand, or Zyra, something that's like supporty. I mean Leona's supporty, but like, you know, I want to do damage support. Whereas like, if they're very ardent sensor based, then I'll change my pick around that, maybe go for like Caitlyn, or something like that, something that can work well with that. But seeing this person on your match history would be like a blessing. You'd be like, my god, this is going to be the freest lane I've ever had in my life. And you maybe noticed, we've been watching this video for a while, Braum has spent a lot of time in the last minute or two not even being in lane. Like, he just roamed. He just roamed and disappeared. I mean, he's maintained XP, which is really bizarre, but I suppose that's because Twitch died and he took solo XP. So yeah, he's leaving lane again. I think he does actually full blown roam here. He doesn't go back to lane. There's one part he leaves again, and then Volibear just hits bottom again and ganks the exact same way, the exact same time. So yeah, this is a player that you would be like, you'd feel blessed to have if you were an ADC. You'd be like, this is a free lane. But in actuality, this person, bizarrely enough, cares less about how the game goes for you than somebody who's auto-filled as support who actually doesn't want to be playing the game at all. They'd rather not play the game than play an auto-filled game, but they just don't want to dodge because they want to play League. So once again, I was a little bit off, but you know, I said he backs, Volibear comes down. So here we go. We got Volibear coming in again. Once again, Twitch flashes, kaboom, kablamo. Braum was completely full mana on HP. He was absolutely able to actually hold bot there. But instead, he roams top. He just roams around. Like, he doesn't have any goal in particular. It's like he's playing Bard without the meeps, or the cheeps, or whatever they are, the meeps. So he moves top lane, tries to hit a Q down, and then just like leaves top lane. He basically just follows this person around. I don't actually know if this person's pre-made. Let me check. No, he follows the Master Yi around. I thought they were pre-made. They're actually not pre-made at all. He doesn't. This guy plays solo Q games. He doesn't play any duo Q games. So like right here, Master Yi goes a little bit deep. Braum's just like, nah, I'm not even gonna go near that. He's not 6 either, so I mean he wouldn't be able to help much either. But he just completely abandons that, ditches it. Bunch of his team start dying. Doesn't matter for him though, because his KD's fine. And Braum just like slowly but surely starts building his way towards the Guardian Angel. And I seriously, I'm not joking when I say that every single game this guy rushes a Guardian Angel, like regardless of what he's playing. He could be playing Can, Bard, Braum, Alistar, Lulu, like Tam Kench, Thresh, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, he will build a Guardian's Angel, first item on them, and then that'll be it. Like, whether or not, if he wins lane, fine, that's cool. But if he doesn't win lane, and his team does badly, and his AD carry is really, really stupid, he has no worries whatsoever. And it kind of makes him really, really squishy in the long run as well. He is like super duper squishy as a result. But like, he does not care. Like, per Twitch, like, this guy probably looked up his teammate on op.gg and was like, this guy has got sick KD, this is going to be a free lane, I'm pretty good at this character, I'm going to do this and that and this and that. And he's basically playing a 2v1 lane. Like, granted, right now, he's actually doing, he's holding his own, right? And, okay, he took a lot of stuff, he took a lot of damage from Brand there, but he put up a good fight, right? I mean, I really can't expect the 0-2-0-3 Twitch to really do much against that particular bot lane. It's particularly Brand, who's just really, really annoying, does a lot of damage. Like, I can't blame him. I really can't. If you were on that team, I guarantee everybody would be looking at Twitch and be like, this guy is absolutely terrible at the game. But honestly, in retrospect, when you look at it, he's doing pretty much all you can. I mean, Twitch is not a character that is particularly strong early game, unless you get like unless you get a really good trade where you get like a lot of stacks of your Venom off. You're pretty much like gonna lose a lot of trades unless your support really helps you out. A Twitch lane is like your support's like your support is so important. It's really it cannot be understated like how important a support is, and particularly in a Twitch lane. He did get a kill there. Okay, at least he got a kill, my boy. But yeah, it cannot be understated how important like a support is in a Twitch lane. Either keeping him alive or basically spoon feeding the Twitch kills like he's like a baby. That's pretty much the only two options you have if you want to win that Twitch lane. I love Twitch. I like playing Twitch, but it's hard to deny. Like, unless you're playing him jungle where you get like red buff early, like in lane, particularly against like a lot of other AD carries. He can get a little bit whitewashed in like the early game, like with early trades. Unless you have an extended trade, you tend to lose them, which kind of sucks. But like, what's he gonna do? What's Braum gonna? Braum hasn't been top since like 7 minutes into the game. And actually, funnily enough, this part here, Braum is actually trying to make an escape. This is his one and only death of the game, so he does die here. Braum does die. He was probably very angry about that, by the way. And if we fast forward a little bit, he actually took Rift Herald as well, which is kind of weird. But he will probably end up buying. He's waiting for gold right now, so we'll see it come up. BF sword. There we go. BF sword right there. He's got his BF sword. He's almost finished his Guardian Angel. After that point, at this point, he's pretty much close to opening mid. Like, you can notice that he's there. He's at the towers defending, but he's not really like actually doing much to push them off. Like, he's not making a tremendous effort to try and stop them. And it's kind of like, I guess it's like soft opening. Like, you don't actually say that you're opening mid, but you kind of let them win anyway. Like, you don't really try and pressure them too hard. You see it a lot. Like, I mean, I don't even know if that's necessarily bannable, but like, certainly everybody else in the team is trying right now, and he's the only one that's kind of not. So he's just come out base. He walks up, maybe like throws out 1 or 2 Qs, then he just backs. But like, why? I genuinely don't understand why he's done that. And like, now Victor's gonna die for it. He barely escapes, having a pop flash, and Braum now's just standing in base. Yeah, he comes out. He'll come out. And I just like, I don't know, I'm really genuinely interested in, I guess he's trying to get some assists here. He does actually drop some stuff down. He's trying to get that KD up, you know what I'm saying? He still does try and help him with the assists, but I mean, he only does it as far as he knows it's guaranteed kills. Like, he'll only go for kills that he thinks are guaranteed, if he can help it. Like, if there's any risk involved and they might not get the kill and he doesn't think that he'll survive, he will not go anywhere near that kill. Just running around, goes mid. Backs again, like just kind of does nothing. Like, stands there backing. Now he actually does back. He's got his GA now though. Like, this is how he's helping. Like, he's literally just standing there taking W's from Brand. He gets himself low and then runs back to base so his team can't like flame him for being low HP. Interesting. And then yeah, so like he's come out. And I think it's at this point that he just stays in the base. So he's got his GA. They're pushing down the inhibs now, and Braum's now AFK, and that's pretty much it. That is the quandary that I'm having, because this is super undetectable. Like, this is the kind of thing that people would praise somebody. Like, this kind of stuff that people would praise Braum for his KD, rather than like you know, report him. Like, they'd be like, oh, at least, you know, this guy's got sick KD, he can't possibly be inting, he can't possibly be trolling the game. But this guy is clearly screwing over bot lane if he doesn't think that it's going to be a winnable lane, but it arguably is, because it's Kai'Sa, and it's a 44% win rate, or whatever the hell Kai'Sa is, so it's definitely a winnable lane. I mean, there's a lot of AP damage down that bot lane, but like, you know, it's certainly winnable, but you would never know, because this guy just gives up. He just buys a GA and plays like a pussy all game. So, wow, let me know what you guys think. It's an interesting one. I thought it'd be an interesting video today. But yeah, let me know. Let me know in the comment section, ban or no ban. And don't forget to like the video as well. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And take care. And I love you. And goodbye.